CBS News senior security contributor Mike Morell is with us from Aspen, Colorado. He is a former CIA deputy director and was in a meeting with President Obama this week about the ISIS threat. Mike, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
What has to happen for the president's plan to degrade and destroy ISIS to make it work?
So on the Iraqi side of the border, Charlie, I'm confident that we're going to be able to roll them back. What gives me that confidence is a new political deal that the United States deserves a lot of credit for, putting advisors, military advisors in to assist the Iraqi army and the Kurdish army, and broader U.S. airstrikes. I think all those together will make a big difference in Iraq. It's the Syria side of the border that I'm worried about. We are going to double down. We are going to go all in with the Syrian opposition, and that's how we're going to try to win this thing. But the Syrian opposition is a very weak group. They're much weaker than they were 2 years ago. This is the long pole in the tent. This is what's going to be hard.
Is that the only option we have on the ground in Syria, the Free Syrian Army?
I think so, unless you want to throw your lot in with Assad, who has butchered his own people, which I don't think we want to do. So I think the going with the Syrian opposition is our best chance of success. The chance of success is not high, though. Could take a lot of work.
The president said yesterday that some Americans have joined ISIS and that they could try to come home and carry out attacks. But he also said he doesn't have a specific threat against the United States. It's 9/11. How worried should we be here at home?
Intelligence does not give you a 100% clear picture into the plotting that a terrorist group is doing. So the fact that we don't have credible reporting on the threat doesn't give me a lot of comfort. The fact that they have the capability to send fighters here and that they want to send fighters here is what should worry us. So I think the threat of a foreign fighter coming here and doing something is real.
Mike, the president has been meeting with some columnists yesterday and earlier with intelligence officials like you. What is he trying to accomplish, as far as you know, in these meetings?
So I don't want to talk about the specifics. I don't think that's appropriate. But I will say two things, Charlie. One is he laid out his thinking, he laid out his policy, and he invited comments, including critiques. And I think he was really open to trying to think about ways to improve his chances of success here. I was impressed by his approach to the meeting. The second thing I would say is there were a lot of very senior former officials in the room. There were differences of opinion on how to handle this because of the complexity. And I think that was interesting in and of itself. There wasn't consensus.
All right, Mike Morell, thank you so much.